My name is Joseph, and I specialize in helping websites to rank in Google and to get more leads to grow their business. When doing a Google search for roofers in Greenville, South Carolina, these three guys right here are eating up all the business online. You're coming up on page 5, and they're on page number 1 on the top of 1. And you're likely sick and tired of seeing them growing their business. Now, the reason why you're not on page 1 is because nobody is finding you. I'm going to show you in less than 4 minutes exactly what is to take place to get your site visible and to get more people interested in your services so you can get a ton of new calls and make more money. Sound fair? Now, I saw your website, as I mentioned, and it looks good. It's very informative, it's easy to view, and it's easy to follow. There's a few things that you can do, a few tweaks you can make to move you up quickly in the rankings. I have a tool that helps me to order websites from RankDaddy. So let's take a look at 2 of the most important things that Google looks for when they rank you. The first thing they look for is called the metadata tag. The metadata tag. It's what your website is all about. And I already put your website in there, and it comes up, your title page is about Bailey's Roofing Service. If you would have put that, if one of your customers would have put that in their cell phone on the subject line or the search line, you're going to come up. But people aren't putting that in there. If you will change that or tweak that to say Greenville Roofers / the name of your company, you'll see a big increase in your rankings. The second thing that Google looks for is called the H1 and the H2 tags. If the metadata tag is the name of your book, which you're all about, then the H1 and H2 tags are like the chapter titles. It's the second thing Google looks at. Based on those 2 things, they decide what page to rank you on, and it's the information you've provided. So I'm going to go ahead and paste your website right in here. I'll hit the Analyze button, and let's see what you're telling Google you're all about. Takes a few seconds to come up. Your page is not contained in the H1 headings. H1 headings indicate the important topics of your page to search engines. Well, so on here, if you will go ahead and put something in there, that something should be Greenville Roofers, followed by the name of the company. That's the main problem why you're coming up on page 5. And as far as the H2, you got something there. Your page contains H2 headings, and you've got about Bailey's Roofing Service. Change that to Greenville Roofers, followed by the name of the company. Sir or ma'am, if you'll make those 2 changes to the metadata tag or the H1 and H2, if you have your web person do that, it won't take them a total of 10 minutes. You'll see a big increase in your rankings. Now, when Google gets the wrong signals, Google gets confused and simply doesn't rank you. I'd recommend tweaking all those points I mentioned and then add some content to support the titles. Now, we can fix your site so people see it. You'll get a lot more calls to work with and to close, and that's what counts. This will double or triple your sales monthly. Those top 3 guys I showed you before, they're getting 80% of the Google business. Reply to this message. I'll answer any questions you may have, and let's get started. This is Joseph, and I hope you have a good day.